All right.
You as well. Okay, and then you can just conduct the press conference by talking. Nice.
Do you want to push it in behind the bottles?
Oh, yep. Beside it, yeah. Good. Can you hear us online there, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just need to record. Sorry, she says. You do one more thing.
Sorry. Just want to put the volume up.
Nice. I'll just make me the. Sorry, guys. First presser, and we're just working out, getting our systems going. I'll just make me the host so I can record it for you. Okay. Oh, cool. So it's recording. Perfect. All right, and we should be live, so you can just conduct it from there.
And if you can look at the camera here, not
Okay. Answer, yeah. Very confusing. Yeah. You can listen to them there and then answer to there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over to you, sir. Just speak into that one. Yep. Yeah, that's cool.
Good morning and afternoon to everyone joining us today for this post-play press conference with Duanne Olivier. I'd like to just remind everyone, please, to ensure that you put your intention to ask a question on the chat panel, and to ensure that you mute your monitors once you're done asking a question. And if you're not, please keep your monitors muted so that we can get through as quickly as possible without any noise distortion. And also, please, guys, one question at a time, just so that everybody is able to get an opportunity to ask. We're going to start with Craig, Firdose, and then Lloyd.
Thanks, Super Kazim. Afternoon, Dwight. I know you're a bowler primarily, but was that a 95 pitch today?
Sorry, Craig, can you say that again?
Sorry, Duanne, can you hear me now?
No, not really.
Sorry, guys.
It works any better. Can you hear me now?
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry. I know you're primarily a bowler, Duanne, but was that a 95 pitch today?
Look, no, to be honest, not really. I think as a team collective, it wasn't our best day at the office, but you know, tomorrow's another day, and we're still in the game. There's so much cricket left to be played. So I think, you know, come back tomorrow. We know what we did wrong, and we know where we can improve. And at the end of the day, there was still some positives in today. And if we can take it and stick to our strengths and stick to the way we played, you know, and I think we will be in a good position tomorrow.
Firdose?
Duanne, when you were watching Matt Henry bowl there, what did you pick up in terms of what he was doing right and why he was getting wickets?
You know, he obviously swung the ball a little bit, and he brought the ball back. I think a wobble seemed like the odd one. Fair play to him, he bowled really well. You know, he made a batter's play, and I think from us as a bowler unit, we can learn from that and take that forward for tomorrow. I think we probably weren't at our best. You know, there were a few catches going down. It will make it a different context, but at the end of the day, as a bowling unit, we still pride ourselves where we can learn and be better. And I think getting back tomorrow, 7 more wickets to get, I think it's just sticking to basics and keep it really simple and not try to complicate things.
Lloyd, Tinus, and then Zaahier.
Thanks, Sips. How's it, Duanne? I was actually just going to ask about those drop catches. Obviously, a couple of them quite costly with Nichols, and just the frustration that you feel as a bowler when that happens, and just how costly those are in the context of this game, given the low total.
Look, as a bowler, you always feel frustrated, but you know, at the end of the day, we're a team. Guys don't do it on purpose, you know. It's how we come back from tomorrow. That's, you know, the South African way. It's about showing character tomorrow and come back. It's like I said, there's 4 days of cricket left. There's a lot of overs to be bowled and to bat. So it's how we come back tomorrow. If we switch on that first hour, tomorrow is going to be key for us. And if we do well in that first hour, it's going to bring us back into the game. At the end of the day, we are a bit behind the 8-ball. We only scored 90 batting first, and I think they're on 115. I'm not 100% sure, but we can still bowl them out for 180. Cricket's a funny game. Today might belong to them, but tomorrow it can be our day, and things can swing 180. So I think it's just sticking to what we've been doing the past, against India, what we've done well, and sticking to our DNA and our game plan.
Ines?
Was it Duanne? Just on that drop catches again, 4 is quite a lot. What do you think the reasons are? I'm sure you guys practice fielding a lot, so it's probably not that. So what do you think it was?
To be honest, I'm not sure. Maybe it can be a lapse of concentration in that moment. If you want to go look for excuses, I assume you probably find 1,000 excuses why we put down catches. Guys don't do it on purpose. It happens as part of the game. Yes, unfortunately, putting 4 catches down is not nice. It's not, it's a massive ask to come back and, take, at the end of the day, we need to take 15 wickets first inning. So, but tomorrow is a new day and things can change quickly, especially on a wicket like this. There's a little bit of assistance for the bowlers, and it's just sticking to our game plans and, just keep it simple.
Zaahier, Ken, and then we've got time for one more.
How's it going? Just a question related to if we looked at the Indian series at first day, it was the bowlers that weren't quite on the mark on the first day of the series. Today, it's the batters on the first day of the series. Can you give us insight into why the team starts a little bit slowly, whether it's the batters or the bowlers to series?
Look, it's something we discussed. It's not to start slow, especially in a 2-match test series. Our intentions, our game plan were right. I think probably it was on the day execution, fair play to Henry, bowled well. Those things can happen, but our preparation, we've ticked every box. It's just sometimes you think you don't understand why, but it happens. It's how you bounce back that shows you what kind of team we are. And I think, as South Africans, we've done it in the past many times. And tomorrow is just one of those days again where you need to bounce back.
Ken?
Thanks, Sips. Hi, Duanne. Just on your bowling, you bowled really well around the wicket to the left-handers. Is that something that you've always seen as a strength of yourself, or have you had to work on it? Was it something really planned before the series, or was it just one of those things that worked out on the day?
I think as bowlers and, playing against them, you do your homework. For me, I think whenever you practice or play, you try and work on certain things, if it's over the wicket or around the wicket. I think there were certain game plans where we wanted to go around the wicket. If you had a look at the game, most of our bowlers came around the wicket. As soon as it stopped swinging, and just trying to make them play more. I think it's just as simple as that. I don't believe I look too much into it. It might be, second innings we might come over the wicket because the conditions or the ball starts swinging and it dictates something different.
And finally, Firdose?
John, can you just tell us a little bit about whether this pitch was what you guys were expecting? Obviously we're not there, and just in terms of what it's giving in pace and bounce, is that what it was expecting, and can you describe it a bit for us? Yes,
I think, we during the MIQ, we practiced at the Lincoln University where the wicket was green as well, like similar to this one on day one. So we've had practice, or we had preparation of wickets like that, and we knew, like, coming here, or what the people said is a bit more bowler friendly. It was probably the best wicket for bowlers to bowl in New Zealand. So I think, day one was probably a touch soft, but more tennis ball bounce, and then when the sun was out, obviously made it a touch harder and maybe quicken up a little bit. But I think we'll just play very similar right through the 4 days. It'll probably get a bit better for batting depending on the weather. But yeah.
Thanks very much, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.